A month has passed since I started my experiment of making a bonsai from cherry tree, and I want to say that it is going quite well. Almost all the trees are growing good, and the best is that none of the plants have dried out completely. I watered them daily so that the soil is at all times moist. As I want to keep the bonsai small, I believe that it is needed to trim the branches that are growing too big. Now let us take each plant separately and see what we can do with them. The first one is about 20 centimeters high together with a pot, which means that the plant is about 10 centimeters above the ground. The growth has started in all the branches, and I believe that it is healthy. This branch and this one are too big, and I will trim it. I will leave 3-4 leaves in each branch. The rest of the branches are symmetrical to the plant, so I will leave them how they are. The second one has almost the same height as the first one, about 10 centimeters above the ground. This one is also growing well. Only one branch has excess of growth, so I will trim only this one. The third one is a little bigger than the rest. It is about 19 centimeters above the ground. This branch and this one are too big, so I will leave 3-4 leaves and cut the rest of it. This branch I will let to grow, and will trim it next time if it will be too big. In this one we can see excessive growth in only one branch. The trunk is about 10 centimeters, but with this one branch it reaches 18 centimeters. It does not look good, so we need to trim it down. From the roots we can see that another sapling has grown. We will cut it. Now that the big branch is trimmed, the rest of the branches will grow bigger and it will look better. This sapling has growth in many branches and I like how it looks. I will trim the top of the branches so that the growth will stop in them. This branch I want to let it grow till it will have the same height as the rest of the plant. This is the highest of trees that I have. It is about 25 centimeters above the ground. It has good growth. I will trim the top of the branches so that the growth will stop and it will not get any higher. Also at the base of the tree another branch wants to grow. I decided to cut it out and leave the trunk cleaner. The sapling that was planted in a bonsai pot has grown the worst. As you can see, a part of it has dried out. It has a few green leaves, so I hope that it will get better. In order to stop the growth in heights, the top of the branches will be trimmed. With this, the session of trimming is over. The saplings are growing good, and it can be seen that till now my experiment is successful. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.